What are your expectations for this particular team this particular year?
Honestly, I don't even know. I have no idea where we're going. We are starting out really well, though. Our chemistry is coming very quickly, and with all the new kids, I did not think that was going to happen. And we're playing pretty well together, and my expectations are actually going up higher every game.
Well, give me an example. When you say chemistry, I know that's an all-encompassing term, but really, can you give me an example of maybe something that's happened that would illustrate that?
I don't know, just on the court, of course on the court we're gonna bond and be able to be around each other, play with each other, but off the court also, we are all friends, we all hang out, we're always together, we're just one big family.
Was that important to you early in your career here? Because I know, your parents had just moved to California, you'd grown up in St. Joe, but your parents had moved. Was that a big deal to you to be able to come in and find that family atmosphere?
Oh yeah, at first I just thought it was going to be me off to the side, and then I'd see basketball girls when I see them, but they are my family. That's who I see every day. I live with one of them, and so yeah, that was a huge thing to me.
Your skill set here is kind of unique because you're a taller girl that can play inside or outside. What's your role this year?
Just wherever she throws me in, really.
Have you been a little bit of both so far?
Yeah, I've been playing more guard than I did last year, but yeah, wherever she needs me, she throws me in.
Are you more comfortable outside as opposed with your back to the basket?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I like to post up, but I'm not very good back to my basket, so I'd rather be out there shooting if I can make it anymore.
Is that where you feel the most comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, in your first 2 years, have you had a highlight or something that really sticks out for you?
I don't know. It's all becoming a blur now after the couple years, but I don't know. Honestly, like I said, the bonding and chemistry is probably my favorite, just being able to be around all the girls.
What's your major in school, and how's school going for you?
School's going. I'm an economics major. I have no idea what I'm going to do with that, but school's school.
Well, the people at Jewel, and I think students too, say, it's the athletics is great here, but the academics is even better. Would you say that's true, and how tough is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty tough for me. I have jumped around majors the past 2 years like crazy, so I mean, I'm still kind of getting used to the different majors and the different classes, but yeah, it's pretty tough.
If someone had to corner you and say, well, what's your interest area? Where, what could you kind of see yourself doing in a general sense when you're done with college? What would you say?
I have no idea.
Really?
I like sports, but I don't think I could coach. I like to help people, but I don't know. It's just, I have so many things that I like, but not that I would go fully engage.
So it's a time to kind of explore some things here.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
We talked about your favorite memories as a basketball player. What about your memories of your friends and of school here at Jewel so far?
Well, right now we're participating in ugly Christmas sweaters because it's almost time for the season.
Okay,
so,
tell me about that.
Me and Katie, my roommate, we go and we get all the Christmas sweaters we can find, and we wear a different one every day. And we wear them to practice because it's so cold, and Coach Cress is not a huge fan of them. She calls them ugly. And she said, I haven't seen those since 7th grade, but we like it.
You don't have one on today, though. That's just a jacket, right?
Yep, this is normal. I had one on earlier, but
okay. As we go through this first year of GLBC and NCAA transition, were you excited to hear Jewel was going to Division II? Is it something that you look forward to competing against that kind of competition?
Yeah, I mean, I did like NAIA. But I mean, I like the different teams, like being able to play someone new and that you don't know and you have no idea what you're going to expect, so you just go in there and you play. And yeah, of course, going up, the competition is going up, and I'm pretty competitive myself, so going up, I like that.
If you could pick a way for this year to end, and I've asked other people this too, but if you could pick a way for this year to end, knowing you can't play in the NCAAs, how would you like this year to end?
I mean, of course, winning our conference. Like going in, just making a statement right in our first year here.
Well, you guys were picked 8th in the Western Division, which is last place in the West. Does that kind of bug you?
Oh yeah, I hate last place, and of course the rest of the team does too. So we're all gonna come out and we're all gonna do our best and show them that we are not 8th place.
Finally, we talked about your family a little bit. Your mom and dad are out in California, but you're saying you've got relatives all over the place. Let's start with your folks in California. They get the chance to come back and see you play very often?
Yeah, they come back. One of them will fly in every once in a while. They both normally don't come out, but they will be here for Christmas. I also have uncles and cousins out in California. And then my sister, she's in Kansas, about 4 hours away. So she comes up more than anyone. And we're playing in Wichita next week. And she's going to go to that, and she's bringing in all her in-laws, everyone she works with. So that crowd is going to be packed with Arc City people. And then I have an aunt in Michigan. I have cousins everywhere. And so, yeah, I don't really get to see them all the time, but...
Are they athletes like you?
Nope.
No, really?
My sister, she was an athlete. She actually played here and played softball. But I honestly cannot think of one athlete in my family.
How did you get started? Because if teams or rather families are not athletic, it tends to kind of stay that way. What interested you and what got you involved?
Well, I guess my parents played athletics, but they didn't really go on to college and play for me. It was just kind of for fun. So when I was younger, it was all about sports. They put me in everything, and I had an older brother, and of course he beat up on me all the time. So I would play against him, and he would do sports. So I always had that competition. But growing up, it was all about softball because my sister was a big softball star, and we would actually when we were younger we played with guys. We didn't play on girls' teams, we played with guys, so that's how I started out.